What's up, YouTube? Gito1. Just want to give you guys an update. A look at my Chaos Dragon deck build that I went. Let's see. At locals today, I went 5-2. Last guy, the guy I went 1-2 against was playing Burning Abyss. So yeah, and I managed to win one out of the match. But I got second place with this deck, and it was pretty fun. And it matched pretty well against Burning Abyss and the other decks I 2-0'd, which were Lightsworns and Lavals. So let's just get into it real quick, and I'll explain the major cards if you don't already know. So, Dragons, playset of Pulsars, obvious reasons, and one Dark Flare. I really only need one. Other Dragons, double Photons, Galaxy Eyes. Because I do go into rank 8s, and his effect is great once he's on the field. You know, attack, banish. If I need to get through an opponent's monster and exceed, it's just really helpful. And he's a discard outlet to put a light in grave, or a dragon light I need to banish that I could pretty much get back anytime on the field when I have the right setup. Baby Light Pulsar, Wave Buster, and Baby Dark Flares, double. I play 2 Collapse because I fill my grave mostly with lights, and this deck is majority lights more than dark, so yeah, and it's better to draw him than Wave Buster. And you know, Wave Buster's just there to banish a dark. Let's say Light Pulsar or Dark Flares in hand, banish a dark, normal, or banish a light and normal collapse, you know? And I contribute whichever one's on the field, summon the Light Pulsar or another higher dragon I need to tribute summon for, and I get their effects to add the other to my hand from the deck. And again, the same goes for a Light Pulsar. Dark Flare, Engrave, or Red Ice Darkness Metal Dragon Engrave. Tribute Light Pulsar for a Light Pulsar or Dark Flare. And you get that Dark Flare. You get the Tribute Summon monster out on the field, obviously, and Pulsar's effect still goes off for you to get that dragon, level 5 or higher, Dark Dragon from the graveyard, which is very helpful and very recyclable. Of course, the Dark Brothers in Arms, Dark's Metal, and Dark Arm. Today, I pulled these 2 out, and it was pretty cool at once. Basically, top deck, Dark Arm, special, had another dragon, banish, attack for game. But yeah, these are the 2 main dragons you want to be going for. With this card, Wyvern, you know, send them to grave, banish one of these 2, or another level 7 or higher dragon. If it's not these 2, I'm banishing Galaxy Eyes, so you know, I could bring in the hand for a discard outlet whenever I'm able to banish Wyvern. And one Divine, because I get to discard to add a dragon, you know, grave the hand, so it's helpful. And that's it for the dragons. Now, Lightsworns, I do play Lightsworns. One Raiden, level 4 tuner. I do run synchros, so he's also good. And he's a 4 mil outlet each turn. He mills 4. Once per turn, he can mill 2 for his effect, and then in phase he mills 2, so that's great. Double Lila, because I only run 2 MSTs, and she's awesome, and I love her. And one Raikou, you know, for destruction and the 3 mil. And that's pretty much all the mills we've got in this deck. Other darks and lights, well, I run 2 Battle Faders. They're darks, and just for protection if I don't have the right setup yet, or I can't bust out on the field, explode the field yet, so those 2 are there. I've been trying him out. Breaker, the Dark Magical Warrior. He's awesome. He's a dark level 6, so I can just normal him. And he gains 2 spell counters. Pop a spell counter to pop a spell trap your opponent controls once per turn, so he's awesome. And he's dark. So yeah, another banish material for this guy and my Light Pulsars and Dark Flares. Chaos Sorcerer, you know, 6. Light, obviously we're running Honest. A Thunder King. Another dark, a cool dark is Zephyros. Discard him. When I want to get I bring him out when I want to get plays of light pulsars, like for the tribute light pulsars, or if I just need to return a dragon to hand or any card to hand to reuse. Like I use him a lot with battle faders. So yeah, he's okay. He's awesome in this deck. And I'm testing out this other dark, Gaia the Polar Knight. He's saved me one duel by its effect. Let me focus here. Alright, by its effect of being able to banish light from the graveyard to gain 500 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. So he becomes a 2011 beater. Yeah, he gains 500, so he becomes 2011 beater. Another warrior, Dawn Knight. One Dawn Knight. He is a great card. Mill him. You get to mill any light monster from your deck to the grave, or if he's sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to send any light monster from your deck to the grave. I'm usually sending Wyvern or Pulsar, or maybe Galaxy Eyes. But if not, if you I mill him. If he's milled from the top from your deck to the graveyard, like straight from the deck to the graveyard, you get to add one light monster from your graveyard to the top of your deck. So you could top deck if you have no Lightsworns on the field, because that'd be pretty stupid. You just mill it anyway. Top deck any light monster from your grave, and then just draw it next turn. And one unknown Synchron. And okay, there we go. And one unknown Synchron. You know, free special summon. No monsters. Go for 5. Go for 7. Or you can just go for 10. Whatnot. Alright, spells. Let's get through this. Double MST. One charge of Light Brigade. Because again, we do run Lightsworns, and you want to mill your dragons in this deck to the grave. This card saved me so many duels by bringing early special summoning my banished Photon Galaxy Eyes, or mainly Red Eyes Darkness Metal, whenever they're banished through the Wyvern's effect. So yeah, DDR, Different Dimension Reincarnation, helpful card. And Dark Hole, Dark Core, discard, banish one face up, monster opponent controls, and the Foolish Burial. Senior Wyverns. Traps. One breakthrough. Because if we end up milling the breakthrough, it really doesn't matter. But if he's on field, we're okay. Malevolent. One Malevolent. Chain Dispel. Pretty good card. Opponent activates a spell or trap. If opponent activates a spell or trap, activate this in resolution, and they have to destroy or send all copies of that spell and trap to the grave from their deck. So yeah, only run one, because it's okay. It's okay. Karma Cut, discard one, banish a face up monster opponent controls, banish all copies in the grave. Black Horn, and this is the card that saved me during that won me that first match of Burning Abyss. Against Burning Abyss, Ghost of a Grudge. My opponent basically had all his fiends, tour guides, and Burning Abyss monsters in grave. And, you know, had this little guy. If you don't know what it does, if your opponent controls 8 or more cards in their grave, all monsters they currently control gain 0 attack and defense. Original attack and defense. Original attack of all monsters they control becomes 0. So, yeah. And that's how I won. I just smacked through with Darkness Metal, Pulsar, and Dark Arm next turn. Alright, now, extra deck. Let's start with high to low ranks and levels. So, 1 Allied Justice Disaster, Deceased with Armor, because I can go into 10 with 2 non-tuners and a tuner. When I do, you know, he's just there for a beater. And if I'm going against Lightsworns or It's a Teller Knight. He's a good card. If you don't know his effect, I'm not going to waste my time reading it. I'm pretty sure you guys can look it up on your own time. 8, Dark Rage Dragon. If I have him on the field and I take damage, I get to mill up to 5 cards from the top of my deck. And if any one of them were monsters, he just gains 400, and I can do this once per turn. So yeah, it's a great mill outlet. Just for 400 attack boost for any cards mill, not for each. Colossal Fighter. 7, Ancient Pixie. Cataster, 5, Cataster and Armades. Armades, keep your boundaries. That's all the synchros. And Exceeds. Symphony, Dijin, Utopia, these are rank 4s. Burning Visor, never brought him out, but he's a great card. If you don't know, you get to attach it to an Exceed, and they get to attack directly. And if that attacking monster deals battle damage to your opponent, which it obviously will, if it's attacking directly, then you get to discard. You can discard a card and inflict 500 damage, 500 more damage to your opponent. So yeah, just for the attachment and discard outlet. And it doesn't lose its materials when it's equipped, so it keeps them. And you could detach it to special summon it and attack, and attach it again to any Exceed. Heartland, Dragon, bring him back if he gets destroyed with Darkness Metal, or just keep him on the field. Keep him on the field to attack directly. Black Ship. One-Eyed Skill Gainer. Never brought him out, but he's a great card. 3 level 4s. Generic 3 level 4s. He can detach. He copies an Exceeds monster your opponent controls until... Yeah, it's not until. It copies the effect and its name, and effects become the same as that Exceeds monster. So that's great. Dracosack. Or, Big Eye, he pretty much can copy any Exceeds if you get him out. Masquerade for the 6, Strike Bouncer, and the 8s. No Felgrants, just Overlord. And I like going Overlord. I love going into just either detach, tribute a Light Pulsar, and then get Pulsar's effects to special summon that Dark Dragon from my graveyard. Or if I need to go for game and opponent's like down for the count, and I'm just inching away at his life points. I'm just an inch away at their life points. I'll just detach, tribute a monster from my hand or on the field. And then if I have a Light Pulsar on field or in hand, and on the field majority of the time, I'll have a Light Pulsar on the field. I'll destroy the Light Pulsar to get the Red Eyes Darkness from grave, and then just special that Pulsar and swing for game. So yeah, that's the deck, and let's go to the extra. Not extra, the side. The side still needs work. Here's why. Pendulums. This is funny. Pendulums. I just keep them in there because this is mostly a fun chaos deck, so I don't side seriously. Performable Scorpion, Dark Dragonhorn Hunter. He's a dark level 6. She's a dark level 6. And let's go to monsters. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Well, whatever. Traps, Starlight, Call, Second Karma Cut, and Dimension Slice. Monsters, 1 artifact, Chakram. Great card. He's a light, and it's level 6. You can, set it, let them destroy it, special it. Or, if your opponent targets a spell or trap, a card that destroys a spell or trap on my side of the field, and he's in hand, if he's in hand, you could just target that spell or trap, and target any spell and trap you control, and add it to your hand. So you could target the one being destroyed, add it back to hand, and you could special summon him on the field. So yeah, he could be a real lifesaver. A 3rd Collapse, because too good. Flying Sea, because I don't like my opponent special summoning, or Exceed summoning, most likely. A second Dawn Knight, Dark Griefer, of course a Caius. We run one Caius because we don't have a Mega Monarch Caius yet, so you know we're sticking with the OG Caius. I might put in the second Caius in here, maybe that I might side a Mega Zaborg. You never know. It's a fun deck, so it's good to mess around. The Calibrator, again against Exceed heavy decks, and just the Reaper. And that's the entire Chaos Dragon deck. I hope you guys liked it and loved it. Again, the locals today, I went 5-2. The loss was against Burning Abyss. But yeah, it held up. It held its own. Now, I thank you guys for watching this 16-minute and plus video. I will have another deck video up shortly, hopefully tomorrow. If not, maybe in a few days. Maybe in a few days, because I have to work, and I work graveyard shifts, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And here's the cards that will hint you. Here's are the two cards that will be the hints for the next deck that I will be building. So here they are. I will give the names: Alchemic Magician and Dynatherium. I know it looks really silly, but the deck I'm making is really, really obvious if you think about it. And if not, then I guess you'll just have to wait and find out until that deck gets put on, until I put that deck on the video. So yeah, these two cards are going to be in the next deck, and I'll just let you guys guess. You can leave your comments down below in the section, and just like the video, subscribe if you want. Tell me how good this deck is. Tell me how good my Chaos Dragon deck is. Any updates I need to put on it. Any touch-ups. And again, just hope you guys have fun trying to guess what deck I'm making. That includes these two cards. And I will catch you guys later. Hope you have fun and have a good night. Peace.